What is the hardest animal on Earth to kill? It's not a shark. It's not a cockroach. It's a microscopic creature called the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. Tardigrades are tiny. Most of them are only 0.1 to 1.5 millimeters long, meaning you need a microscope to see them. They're called water bears because their chubby bodies and slow movements look a bit like tiny bears. But don't let their size fool you. Tardigrades are some of the most extreme survivors ever discovered. Tardigrades can survive temperatures close to absolute zero, around -272 degrees Celsius, and they can also handle heat up to 150 degrees Celsius. They survive crushing pressure, both deep-sea pressure and pressures far beyond what humans can tolerate. Radiation? Tardigrades can survive hundreds of times more radiation than a human could. And yes, they've even survived outer space. In real experiments, tardigrades were exposed to the vacuum and radiation of space, and many of them came back to life once they returned to Earth. So how is this even possible? The secret lies in a process called cryptobiosis. When conditions become extreme, no water, freezing temperatures, or intense radiation, tardigrades enter a state where their bodies almost completely shut down. They lose nearly all the water in their cells. Their metabolism drops to almost zero, and they curl up into a dry, lifeless-looking form. In this state, tardigrades can survive for decades, possibly even over 100 years. Add water again, and they rehydrate, and wake back up. Another key to their survival is DNA protection. Tardigrades produce unique proteins, including one called DSIP, which acts like a shield around their DNA. This reduces damage from radiation and drying. Because of this, tardigrades are studied in fields like cancer research, aging, and space biology. Scientists are even exploring whether these proteins could help protect human cells in the future. Where do tardigrades live? Almost everywhere. You can find them in moss, soil, freshwater, oceans, glaciers, and deserts. There's a good chance tardigrades are living in the moss just outside your home. But despite their legendary toughness, tardigrades are not immortal. When they are active, they still need food, and they can still be eaten by other organisms. Their near invincibility only works when they enter their dormant state. So, what do tardigrades really teach us? They show that life is far more resilient than we once believed. They challenge our ideas about where life can exist and how fragile living organisms really are. Someday, when humans travel deeper into space, the key to survival might not come from advanced machines, but from a tiny creature, less than a millimeter long, called the tardigrade.